Super Sunday, everybody. Moving the chains. We're back at it. Got some things to talk about. Brock Purdy, the schedule release. Got him fired up. And we got the Heartbreak Kid, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Can I get a hell yeah, brother? You sure can. Let's go. Super Sunday. I just got done watching the Vince McMahon documentary for about the third or fourth, fifth time. I can't get enough of it. It's like Tiger King. Holy, it's insanity. But Brock Purdy got paid Friday afternoon. I got paid. It's a great feeling. Got it in my bank account. Got my hair cut. Then I get on my watch and my phone. Brock Purdy got this $265 million contract. Woo! I got to go. Okay, I got some thoughts. So, first thought is, I said it at the time, you're not going to Super Bowls with a B quarterback playing A-plus money. And Brock Purdy, to me, is that. And this just puts a spin on it. I mean, the Niners, I think, peaked, man. You know, I think they're going to have a lot of heartbreak in San Francisco. You know, I think they've had a lot of problems. You know, I just think their coach is... I think he's smart and creative, but I think they peaked. I mean, they had the run. They had their window, and they blew it. And, you know, you could argue some stuff, like had he not gotten hurt in the 2022 NFC Championship game, would have looked differently. I don't know. But the fact of the matter is the Niners keep, to me, going after the wrong stuff. You need defensive linemen. You need linebackers. You need those positions. But to me, the 49ers, to me, are reminding me of the Bengals. They have all this money on the perimeter, but when it comes to offensive line play, and Kyle Shanahan, for some fucking reason, does not value it. I don't know why, because his dad valued it when he was in Denver. His dad valued it. Look at how many Pro Bowlers the Denver Broncos had at offensive line. They had Casey Wigman. They had Ryan Clady. They had guys in the offensive line that were Pro Bowlers. So I don't know what it is with Kyle. He just doesn't value it. I don't know. And I think he's an arrogant prick. But besides the point, I just don't think Brock Purdy is... I think he's fine. He's pretty good. Wordplay. But that's it. And he's not a guy... He's like Dak Prescott to me. And a lot of correlations to this. Big brands, Cowboys, Niners. You get on TV a lot. They're late round picks. They don't have all the most physically gifted guys. But they're likable. They get along with people. They're very coachable. Do what I say kind of quarterbacks. Kind of bobblehead guys. But to me, I go back to this, and I've been thinking about this last couple of days. I go back to what I said after that Sunday night game in Buffalo in the snow. Josh Allen versus Brock Purdy on the same field. It is not close, people. One guy is here, and one guy, talent-wise, is here. Not even close. So, good luck to San Francisco. They're going to be, I think, in the fourth place team to me in that division. I'll get my division rankings later on in the summer. But right now, I do not think this team is heading for anything. I just think you can't pay a B quarterback A-plus money and expect to win the Super Bowl. I just don't. So, I wanted to touch on the schedule release that came out Thursday. So, my Raiders got the schedule release. And, excuse me. And I got to tell you, that first game popped off my screen. We go into Foxborough against New England, against that scumbag Josh McDaniels. God, that just fired me up on so many levels because not only did Josh McDaniels piss off a lot of people, and he's one of the biggest scam artists that I've ever seen come across this league. He's like, I'm not Bill Belichick. I've changed, man. I've done a lot of reflecting. Bullshit. You didn't do anything. You were the same guy you were in Denver, and you were the same guy with the Raiders. And you ran Darren Waller out the door because apparently you didn't go to his wedding. Here we go, petty bullshit. Again, not to be mean, but guys aren't supposed to be petty, okay? We're great compartmentalizers. We, call you an asshole. 5 minutes later, we're cracking a beer, right? That's how we are as guys. And I just don't get it. But I guess and I'll say this with Josh McDaniels, an offensive coordinator, he knows what he's doing. He helped Brady out a lot. we keep forgetting, like, New England's offense took a really big nosedive after he left. You can say what you want about him, but in 2021, he got Mac Jones to the playoffs, and only got stomp romped, and they got slaughtered like sheep in that playoff game up in Buffalo. But to me, they were close. I mean, they got to the playoffs with Mac Jones. He looked like something. So, I just, to me, for my sanity, want to stomp New England out up in their house. And I think they could happen. There's a lot of games that intrigue me. I know Max Lawson, I'm shouting you out to you, buddy. Not Ravens in Buffalo again. Rematch of the playoffs. Can Baltimore get the revenge on the Bills? I maybe think they can. But a lot of games intrigue me. Jacksonville Panthers. I know it's not a sexy matchup, but I want to see two number one overall picks going at it. Bryce Young, Trevor Lawrence, big years for both. Bryce, obviously, if he could put together what happened last year, back half of that year into this year, kind of like a Jordan Love thing, I was thinking about this today, then maybe there's something. A lot of other games intrigue me. I think the Cowboys playing the Eagles week 1 is just stupid. But they're kind of like the Lakers on Christmas, who really gives a shit. The Cowboys remind me of that U2 album they put on our iPods back in the day. We couldn't get rid of it. We wanted to get rid of it. We couldn't. That's the Dallas Cowboys. That's how I feel about them. So I just, like I said, man, I'm just so geeked for the schedule. I'm going down to the Colts game this year. A lot of tough games on there, but I cannot wait for football to start. It's coming back, people. We're getting there. I still can't believe the Purdy contract. I just cannot. But hey, Niners, fuck around. You're going to find out, man. Have fun, brother, because I don't think it's going to work. So that's all I want to touch on here tonight. Hope you stay tuned. Have a great summer. I'll try and come up with more content as I get along. Adios, Godspeed. Have a great night.